meeting to order at 7:30. Roll call, please.
Simons?
Here?
Smith here. Boda?
Here.
Petsalis?
Here.
Babel? Here. Horn and Blackstock excused?
Absent.
Absent.
All right, would you follow me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next, we have approval of the agenda. Is there any additions or deletions to the agenda as presented? Hearing none, a motion would be in order to approve the agenda as presented.
So move.
Support.
Support. Moving on to the approval of the minutes of August 17th, 2020, and the August 24th, 2020 special meeting.
I'll make a motion we approve the minutes for August 17th, 2020 and August 24, 2020.
I support.
Can we have a motion, we have a support to approve the minutes of August 17th and August 24th? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Did we vote on the agenda today? Call for a vote on that?
Angela and Smith.
I didn't.
I'm not sure.
We made the motion, and Ange made the motion, and Sandy seconded it, but we didn't vote on the approval of the agenda, so. On the approval of the agenda, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, moving on to public comment. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to talk about anything that's not on the agenda? Seeing none, moving on to the consent agenda. We have C1, June 2020, Sewer and Water Authority minutes. We have C2, the August 2020 historical minutes. We have C3, Park Commission special meeting minutes, 18/12/2020. And we have C4 is the August 2020 Marine City Fire Authority. So if there's no questions on that, a motion to accept the consent agenda would be in order.
So move.
I'll support.
We have a motion, we have a support. Is there any further questions on the consent agenda? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to disbursements. We have no disbursements today. They're unavailable. So they'll be doubled up. Is that what they'll be, Cindy, on the next meeting?
Correct.
Okay. Moving on to old business. We have none. Moving on to new business. Item 1, Ascension Health Fair Flu Vaccination Clinic participation. What that is we've partnered for years and years with the Rotary Club of St. Clair, and if any of our residents go there and get the flu shot, then we pay for those. Every year it's going down and down. Maybe this is something we should look at next year. You know, how many people are going, and, you know, because your insurance company you can get them through your insurance company, you can get them through Medicare. Maybe it's something we're paying double for that we should be looking into. So I would suggest that we do it this year, but get on it a little bit earlier next year and see just what the numbers are.
Larry, I did see that it was advertised that they had free flu shots. So why are we paying for that?
Those are the free flu shots that we're paying for.
Ah.
Are you talking about at Ascension?
Yeah,
At the hospital, yeah. We've
Yeah.
been partnered with the Rotary Club for probably 20 years.
okay. So why is it everyone, though? It's not just East China residents?
It's
been
East China and
advertised in
St.
Marine
Clair.
City, you know. Okay.
Those are the ones that we have to pay for, because when you go in, you have to sign your,
Address.
you have to put your address
okay.
down. Those are the ones we're paying for, the East China residents.
Oh, okay.
But I
Because
think
I
what
know
Debbie's
it-
saying, it's free to everyone, is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I thought. It was advertising free to everyone. So why are we paying for that? I mean, CVS has been having them for free too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this should be
Yeah.
looked into, why they're
Yeah.
doing that.
Right, because I think we're double
That's what I'm saying. I think we're
paying it,
doubling.
yeah.
But I wasn't aware of what we were doing on that, on how it, you know, it's changed since they started that years ago. It was hard to get a flu shot,
Right.
so.
Well, it's funny because they show a little record that the last year was the most we've paid in the last 3 years.
What's
And I
that?
thought, like you said, Larry, it was going down all the time.
Oh, it's going down big time.
Well, no, last year went up. It's the highest we ever paid was last
2
year.
years ago, it went down a lot.
In 2017, it was 800. 2018, it was 500, but last year it was 860.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it's something we gotta look into, but I think we should do it now. I think it's kinda late to bail out of the game on this,
Right.
at this late date.
I'll make a motion to approve the township portion cost of flu shots for East China Township residents who receive flu shots at the September 17th, 2020 event hosted by Ascension River District Hospital.
I'll support.
All right, we have a motion, we have a support to participate in the flu vaccine shots. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, oh, we better have a roll call, we're spending money.
Simons?
Yes,
Smith, yes. Boda?
Yes.
Gonzalez?
Yes.
Gable?
Yes.
motion carries. Moving on to new business 2, delinquent water and sewer accounts. You have it in your packet. It's a rather large number. I wrote it down here too. It's like 73,000 something.
73,139.
56, yeah, so. And what we're doing is we're putting these bills onto the taxes, and they will be collected at the tax time. It's something we do every year.
That's a 10% penalty on that, Larry? Is that what it is? 10% it says?
What is that?
A 10% penalty? Is what they
Yeah, they
get?
get the penalty on the
They get
bill,
the
yeah.
penalty on top of
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It doesn't make sense for some of these to turn it into their, to put it on their escrow, on their account, you know?
Right, right.
But that's what they want to do. And we send them letters and we do other things. This is something that we discussed the other day too that should be looked into is, you know, we're sending them billings and staff time, and we should be getting a,
That's what this 10% is.
what's that?
That's what, the request includes adding a 10% administrative fee.
Okay,
The delinquency fee is already on, and that's just the day after it's past due, it's now delinquent, and if they were to come in and pay it at the counter, they would pay 10% delinquency fee, but in the past, there's not been an administrative fee to move it to the tax roll.
okay. So that's what we got. I guess we need a motion to add that to the taxes.
I'll make a motion, we add the delinquent water and sewer account bills to this year's taxes.
Along with the 10% penalties to the accounts? Is that along with the 10% penalty to the accounts transferred to the tax roll? Okay.
I said, no, that should be.
I support.
Okay, it's been moved and supported that we add it to the tax rolls with the penalty. But there is a penalty on that already, isn't there?
It is a late fee.
A late fee, and then
Late
this is
fee
going
is
to be a penalty.
imposed the day after it's past due.
All right,
But even if they come in and walk in, they will still have to pay that 10% late fee. What you're authorizing right now is on top of that late fee, if we have to take this action to move that, they've waited 6 months, they choose not to pay it, taking it to the tax roll and all the administrative work that it goes along with that, there'd now be an additional 10% that the township would collect to recapture those costs.
Okay. Does everybody understand that?
So there's a 20% penalty, is that what we're saying?
Well, no, there's
10%
a,
for the late fee and then 10%?
there's a late fee, and then there's gonna be an administrative. We have to take it all the way to putting it on the taxes, because we send them other notices too, is what Irene was telling me. So we have more postage, more paper, more copying machine.
Time.
Okay.
All right, we have a motion, we have a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to new business 3, South Riverside and Tajmu. Those are road repairs that the DPW have turned in. We had to dig the road up there to fix the sewer line. And now it's settled out and we got to get it approved. I think he's got the bid in here too, didn't he? Yeah, the cost is $3,200 from Jelsh Paving.
I'll make a motion that we approve the bid of $3,200 from Jelsh Paving for the work to be done at Tajmu and Riverside, not for the cost not to exceed $3,200.
I support.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a support to award the $3,200 contract to Jelsh Paving. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Simons?
Yes.
Smith, yes. Boda?
Yes.
Petzales?
Yes.
Babel?
Yes.
Motion carries. We have that. All right, next under new business, item 4, offer employment to DP operator. Cindy, do you want to, or do you want me to do that? It's wrote up in your packet.
There's a replacement that I put on your desk if you want to remove the one that was in the packet and include the replacement page that I put out. It's just to extend, authorize the township manager to extend the offer of employment.
Does everybody understand what we're doing now? So with that, we need a motion to offer it to this employee, this person.
I make a motion that we authorize the township manager to extend the offer of employment to Steve Vitale with all pre-employment conditions adhered to.
I'll support.
I have a
Okay.
question. What is the, what is he getting hired in at? Is there like a code? You know how we always had the level of,
He'll be hired in as an operator. I don't know what numbers that is. Be the same as Don, wouldn't it, or Kenny?
Operator 1 for the contract,
Operator 1, is that?
as it was posted.
Okay, so we have a motion, we have a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
No?
No.
Okay, motion carries. All right, moving on to announcements. I have none at this time, just stay safe. We'll move on to member comments. Mr. Pasales?
Did that lady that was here last time, I believe Mrs. Lott was her name, did she ever get back with the township as far as having someone go out to there and see her house or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't know, I haven't heard any more about her,
Nothing.
not one word. I can check on it though.
Okay.
What's that,
And the only other thing, I'd like to welcome Sandy back to the board again, once again. Thank you again for stepping up and helping us out. And
Thank
wish you a long stay.
Mr. Boda? Any comments?
one comment that I do have is I'd like to know, has there anything been done yet with the, county coming together to show that those sirens in the township? are
Yeah, I know
loud
that's
enough?
emergency management, they were working on it. Do you have anything on that, Cindy?
I don't know. This summer, they did send out someone to evaluate them all, and that's the last I heard.
That's the last we've heard on them.
Okay.
Again, we can check on it. All right. Sandy?
Oh, thank you.
Debbie? Okay, the only comments I have is, we got a lot going on in the township as usual with our point drive, and the high water is still here. It hasn't went down. It went down, but then we're getting all this rain.
That's about 4 inches down.
Yeah, but I mean, we're getting the rain now on top of it, so hopefully it'll get better before it gets any worse. I think we're across the hurdle now. On that flu shots, that's from 2 to 7 on that date too. It wasn't in our, on September 17th from 2 to 7. That's all I have. If there's anybody else has any questions, Cindy, do you have anything other than we read your report? Okay. I guess a motion to adjourn would be in order.
I'll make a motion we adjourn at 7:47.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion, we have support. Is there any further comment? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned, thank you.